What's up guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video here. In this one, we're gonna talk about how to improve your Amazon sales, okay? Just tips, tricks, strategies of how to improve those sales overall, which is the main goal, right? To sell more on Amazon, right? And there's different strategies outside of Amazon and even on Amazon that you might not have heard of. And I'm gonna take you through those step by step here today. That way you guys could go home, implement, and improve those sales, right? So I'm making this video currently during Q1, just right after Q4 here, which, if you're an Amazon seller, Q4 is crazy. It's Christmas for us sellers here. So in Q1, you see a huge drop in sales, right? So it's kind of depressing. You're like, are they ever gonna come back up? So Q1's a great time to, kind of do things kind of outside of the box and try new things. So I want to go ahead and show you how to do that. That way you can work on those things and increase sales during the slow periods, right? So you're not going to want to miss this video. Even if you're still killing it during Q1 or you haven't started selling yet, you're going to want to know these tips just to improve sales in general. Okay, guys? One quick thing, guys, before we get started here. If you're new to this channel, welcome in. My name's Cameron. If you don't know much about this channel, I kind of share my journey selling on Amazon and mostly just showing you guys how-tos and how I sell more and any tips, strategies I learn as I go on. So, if you want to keep up to date with what we do here, please hit that subscribe button. My goal this year is to hit another second seven-figure Seller Central account on Amazon, and so I'll keep you updated on that as well. So please hit that subscribe and notifications bell. It means a lot to me why I continue my journey here. I'm not going anywhere, guys. So any people who've been in this channel before, welcome back. And now let's get to it. I just had to get that out of the way, guys, real quick. We dive into my screen here and looking real quick, this is a dummy account here. We kind of play around with it. It's actually with another student of mine, and we kind of experiment and do crazy things. Nothing with crazy success yet, but I'm sure we will have more to come later. But anyways, guys, if you sold on Q4, you probably saw a huge spike in sales. If you did, let me know how it went for you guys in the comments below. But you're probably now wondering, like, okay, especially if this is your first year selling, how long does it take for my sales to get back going up in Q1, right? And why does this happen? Okay. And so, first of all, why does this happen? Why you get this huge boom in sales in Q4 and it kind of lowers down in Q1? Well, it's Christmas time, right? It's the holidays, Black Friday all the way to Christmas. So people are used to buying and spending for Christmas gifts and holiday gifts and all sorts of things, right? So people are just prone to buy during this time, right? Which is great for us Amazon sellers. But after Q4, after Christmas, after the new year, people are kind of broke, right? They just spent all this money, buying all these Christmas gifts for their whole family. And now they got to kind of lay low, right? And kind of get their savings built back up, right? And so you see this huge dip in sales during Q1. And now we just kind of have to wait, let some paychecks roll back in, right? And let them kind of save back up. And then, after Q1, getting into March, April, things like that, you start to see things kind of get back to normal, okay? So if this is your first year and this is happening to you, don't freak out. This is totally normal, okay? But there are some things we could do in Q1 to increase our sales, right? And it might sound complicated here for a second, but with really low sales right now, you can take advantage of this by getting more sales in this time, okay? If you're following. So say you have a dog leash or something, of a dog leash product, right? And during Q1, all your competition is selling half of what they usually do. Okay, so this is a perfect time for you to find different methods to sell more because they're selling less and you can rank above them, right? You can, in different keyword searches, you can start to rank ahead of them because you're doing these outside strategies and advanced strategies to get more sales in them, if you're following that. If not, I apologize. But this is a great, just know this is a great time during Q1 to start to get more sales and outside sales in your competition because your sales are going to go a lot further to help you rank up, okay? Otherwise, guys, let's start getting into some of those strategies of how to rank up, how to get more sales during this time, and all that good stuff, okay? So looking at my screen here, we can see that I'm in the advertising right now. And of course, there's PPC, right? If you haven't started with PPC yet, you're going to want to start there, okay? Doing manual campaigns, auto campaigns, trying to find different keywords to bid on, and kind of get your bids down to where they need to be in your budgets. That way you're selling as much as possible, okay? So if you haven't started with PPC, I want you to stop this video. If you want to keep learning and more strategies, you can come back later or just keep watching real quick, take notes. But start with PPC, and I got tons of videos on those, how to start campaigns, things like that. So get on my channel, go look at that. Otherwise, let's start talking about some other things here, guys, some more advanced stuff, okay? The first one is called A+ Content Manager. Okay, so in here, you can actually create enhanced brand content. They changed it to A+ content now. I don't know why, but if you've heard of this, you're probably aware that it's a special type of formatting that you can put on your listing. So let me show you a quick example of this, okay, guys? If you guys are not familiar, so I got a pair of Sony headphones here. I actually have this exact pair. They're fabulous. If you guys need a recommendation, they're just a bit expensive, and it took me about 2-3 years to pull the trigger on something like this. But they're fabulous for airplanes and everything like that. But if I go down here, we can see right here from the manufacturer that they have images on their listing. They have this nice formatted text. They have a video. They have interactive buttons here, right? And we go down, and it's Sony, right? So they did a fabulous job. They have their product comparison chart here, showing different products of theirs. And we can click those and go into those as well. So this is actually just from Amazon, but this is all them. So this is obviously, this is going to help your conversion rate, right? So having something like this is totally going to, every time someone comes to your listing, they're going to more likely convert, okay? And okay, so there is a stipulation for this, okay? And some people might already jump the gun and know what this is, but you have to be trademarked and then brand registered on Amazon, okay? So this isn't the easiest thing to do. I just wanted to show you real quick. This is one of these things that it really helps out, but only do this if your product is established, because you have to get a trademark, and that costs money there. Amazon now has an IP accelerator program, so use that. You just use one of Amazon's preferred lawyers, and they can help you get brand registered even quicker. So if you're at that point, great. If not, don't worry. Everything else is going to be free for the rest of the way on here. Or not free, but not requiring a $500 to $1,000 trademark, something like that, right? And so moving on, guys, if we go back into advertising, so that's where you do that, right? Early reviewer program, that's something you should use when you start launching your product. So we have the Vine reviewer program, which is if you're trademarked and everything like that, you can use this to get more reviews, which is great. Then we have deals and coupons, guys. So, during this time of slow period, you want to do something, to boost sales as much as possible, right? To steal sales from the rest of the competition during this time so you can get the advantage, right? So in deals, we actually have something called a lightning deal, okay? And there's different versions of this. They keep coming out with more. And so just follow along there and see what's best for you, right? And they'll have all this information in the back end for you to tell you about it. But usually how it works is $150, you sign up. Amazon is going to go ahead and promote your product at a discounted rate for a certain amount of time, whatever one you sign up for, right? And so at this time, Amazon's going to give you more exposure, right? And at a discounted price, more people are likely to buy your product. And during this time you get that spike of sales, it's going to help you boost over the competition during this time, and plus just make more money, right? During this time, during the slow period, okay? So lightning deals are great. I think Q1 is the best time to do these. So it's because it's less competitive. Not a lot of people are thinking about doing this because they think we only do this in busy times, right? That makes sense. If you look at certain websites and stuff like that, they tend to run more promotions during the slower periods of their business, okay? So just keep an eye on that, and you'll see that trend. If you follow certain brands, you'll probably see that you get that big coupon code during the slowest time of the year from them. That's just how it works. This is the best way to do it, okay? Next, guys, is coupons, okay? And what these are is a little click you can put onto your listing that says, clip this, save $2, okay? This is great. You should probably be using this no matter what, but coupons is a great thing to be using during slow times, especially. That way, people are more likely to convert on your page because people love to click and save It's just it makes more of an impulse to buy and pull the trigger on your product during that time, because click that button, save to, little dopamine send, and they're going to buy your product over competition just because they had fun shopping on your page compared to the others. Okay, guys, the next thing I want to talk about is something called split testing your listing. Okay, and so we can actually use a software called Listing Dojo to do this. And the good news is, before I explain it, it's 100% free. Okay, I think this is put on by Viral Launch, and it's just a great tool, and I can't believe it's free, to be honest with you. But with this tool, what we can do is, we click how it works, is you can actually split test different parts of your listing, okay? And this is huge to know which parts of your listing are lacking to get better conversions, better click-through rate, better, more traffic, right? That way you can get more sales, okay? You want to fully optimize your listing to the best of its ability. That way you're getting every sale possible, okay? And these things add up over time, right? That's why it's so important. Okay, so how this works is, if we go down, this attaches to your Seller Central account. It uploads your products you see like this. Okay, if we go down, what we can do is actually split test your price, right? So say you're selling your product at $25, and then you split test it with $26, $27, $28. Well, you notice that you're getting the same amount of sales at $26, $27, and $28, but you're obviously making more money at $28, okay, because you have a bigger profit margin, right? And this, you're like, Cameron, that doesn't make any sense. Well, actually, in a lot of cases, people assume that the higher the price is, the better the quality, okay? This isn't in every niche, but some niches this is true. And so, if you're selling the same amount at a higher price, you're gonna make more money, right? And this is how you figure this out. For some products, in my case, this has been very, very true, okay? But in some cases, it's actually gone the other way, okay? So I lower my price with this, the split test, right? And if I'm $2 lower, I get like 3 times as many sales. And so that to me is worth more, right? Because I'm getting more sales, at which leads to more profit in that case, okay? So price is a huge one. Next one I think is just as big as images, right? You can, if I go back to the Sony listing here, maybe you split test these 2 images to see which one gets more traffic to your listing, right? The next one, guys, is title, right? So we can change the title, going back to the Sony, and we can rearrange these headlines, and put different spaces elsewhere, and see which one gets the highest click-through rate, right? So these are great. You can go all the way to description and bullets, right? Which is getting into the fine tuning, right? Description is good because you can put a lot of info there, and you can actually see if people are reading it or not. And if they convert more, if you change your description, obviously they're reading it, and that's great to know for your customer base. Okay, so if you guys haven't tried this yet and you want to optimize your listing fully, I would get it. No risk, because it's free, right? So it's called listingdojo.com. Okay, guys, moving on to the next one here. I got 2 more I want to show you. So the next one, guys, is Instagram. Okay, and you can see my account here. Yes, I watch Barstool Sports all the time. It's hilarious. I know it's a huge waste of time, but it's something I haven't got over yet. Okay, but anyways, guys, what we do with Instagram is we find influencers for our product. Okay. And this is great because influencers is this new marketing tactic that's just blowing up today. Say we have a dog leash we're selling, right? And so our target audience is dog owners. So let me just show you how this works real quick. So if I go down here and I type in, dogs, I'm gonna get all these hashtags of dog hashtags, right? And so I click this, dogs of Instagram, right? And we're looking around, we see this little guy. We see all these dog posts. I'm looking for a post with, high likes, high comments, because I want to find an Instagram account with high engagement, because if they have high engagement, that means their customers are not their customers, but they're our potential customers, right? Their followers are going to engage in the post, and they're going to see our advertisement or them display our product on their Instagram account, right? And so we click this guy, right? And we go into here. We see 1,600 followers, which isn't a ton. I like to stick on the smaller side of things because they're going to most likely be okay with just a free product, and I don't have to pay them money, right? But anywhere between 1,500 to 5,000, even up to, if you could find ones for 10 to 20,000 followers, that's fantastic. But you're just going to have a higher chance of them saying, yeah, we want $200 to post your product on Instagram. So just know that's a risk there, or not a risk, but just know that's how it works, right? And so, say I like Ellie the Pomchi here. This would be a great fit for my dog leash here. And so what I'd do is, they know exactly how this works. I would go ahead and just email them that. I would let them know, what we're trying to do, what kind of product we have, what's their address. So they would love to send you the product. And that's how that works, guys. And if you can find the right one, right, it might take some trying and digging around and multiple accounts here. But, even if you're not making crazy sales from it, how easy is it just to send them a free product, right? And say you get 4 or 5 sales from it. That's 4 or 5 sales that's going to help with your rankings. And then you never know when you might find the one, right? You find someone with 5,000 followers and their customer audience loves your product, and all of a sudden you get hundreds or even thousands of sales. So the best example I could give you of that and how potentially awesome this could be is I had a friend in LA, and I'm not sure what her product niche is, but she found the right influencer, and she went ahead and reached out, and this Instagram lady was blowing up, and she was on her way up to hundreds of thousands of followers. And she said, yeah, just give me your product for free. I'd love to show it to my audience. Guess how much in one day my friend did in sales? It was over $30,000. So I'm not saying it's going to happen all the time, but that's the potential of this, okay? So just know that, and know that's how it works, guys. It's very simple, just something you got to put a little effort into, okay? So the next strategy I'm going to show you, it's a bit more advanced, okay? So don't be alarmed. Don't try this right away if you're not comfortable, but just know this is something that comes down the line for, if you want to become a bigger seller and start harvesting the power of bigger tools, okay? And that is using Facebook ads, okay? And so if you see on the screen here, I'm at paw.com, right? This is their Facebook business page, actually. And you can find business pages, literally just go, literally you just type in, dog lovers, right? And you go to pages right here, and you can see all these pages, that are business pages that are talking about dogs, right? And so if we go to paw.com, right, let's just go back there for simplicity. We hit this guy right here. And so what's so cool about this page, which this is super easy to set up, takes 5 minutes, we can scroll down here, right? And there's a thing called page transparency. And this is super helpful to, get ideas for your ads, because, creative thinking is not everybody's strong suit. And, ads could be a little intimidating. So this is the best way to kind of get the brain kind of churning, okay? And you can thank the whole Facebook privacy issue for this tool coming around. So, they got in trouble, and so they had to be more transparent about what's going on with ads, right? If you know the whole ordeal. So on page transparency, I can go all the way down, and I can see ads from this page. I can hit go to ad library here, and I can see all of paw.com, all their advertisements, right? And so I can start to get ideas of how they market, how they display what they're marketing to, right? I can even go to their links here. So this is a great way to get ideas and start advertising your product from Facebook. Drive it to Amazon or even your Shopify store if you're that further down, right? If you're not quite there yet, don't be overwhelmed. Don't go trying this, right? It costs money to run ads. So don't be in a rush to do that. But I just wanted to give you guys the options, right? So these are all the ways, most free, but there are some more advanced ways that are, cost a little money, like A+ content and Facebook ads. But the rest are free and easy to learn. It just takes work, right? But these are all tools we can use in Q1 to boost our sales and boost our sales at any time of the year, right? So I just wanted to let you guys know all about these. I think they're really powerful. And if this was helpful, guys, please like this video, subscribe, and hit that little notifications bell. I want to keep putting out more stuff like this, and it's an honor to kind of let you guys in on everything I know, right? It's very humbling, and it's I never thought I'd do something like this. But anyways, guys, any questions, put them down in the comments below. I respond to everything personally. But otherwise, that's it, and we'll see you on the next one.